Hello and welcome to Froch on Fighting with me, Carl the Cobra Froch. Whilst I've got you, don't forget to hit like, share and subscribe to this wonderful boxing channel.
Right, Fury Usyk is officially signed.
Fury Usyk, Bricktop, you've done it. You've pulled it off. What a man, what a guy. Listen, I'm always giving him a bit of stick, but listen, Tyson Fury, Alexander Usyk, unification, the first undisputed heavyweight championship fight since 1999. Lennox Lewis, what a guy he was, what a legend. Anyway, great news. I'm so excited. I'm so happy. This is what we want in heavyweight boxing. We want the best to meet the best, and we want an undisputed heavyweight champion. I don't want to be sceptical or negative, but there's been heavyweight fights that we're supposed to have been excited about happened before. That's not happened. Anthony Joshua against Tyson Fury. That was over the line, wasn't it? All them years ago, never happened. More recently, AJ Deontay Wilder, the straight semi-final in Saudi Arabia. What's happened to that? But this one, he's announced it, so something's been signed. We don't know the split. We don't know the details, but it's none of our business. Let them get on with it. Let's just hope it's genuine. Let's hope it's real. But what a time. The timing of Bricktop announcing this and Ngannou is fighting Fury soon, and no boxing purist really that interested in it. So this just goes before that, the announcement to say, listen, Fury's fighting Usyk. Then you're thinking, all right, he's fighting Ngannou soon. I'll have a look at that, see how good he looks. So great timing, great promotion, good bit of work there from Frank Warren. And yeah, let's hope it happens. Sorry, you were going to say?
Give us your prediction.
Oh, you want a prediction, do you? Well,
yeah.
Listen, first of all, I can't express how excited I am that this unification heavyweight title is happening. And it's going to be December 21st or January, which would mean that if the Ngannou fight is to happen, which it should
December 21st.
23rd, December.
December, yeah.
And then, or into January. But if the Ngannou fight, what we're saying here is the Ngannou fight's not going to bother Tyson Fury. It's not going to injure him. He's going to come through that unscathed. It's going to be easy for him because he can't fight that soon, December or January, after this fight of Ngannou, which is still a few weeks away. But I think it will be a steady warm-up, a little bit of just like a steady sparring session for Tyson Fury. Ngannou can punch, and he's obviously is he coming to win? In his head, does he think he can beat the heavyweight champ? Probably not. But as far as I'm concerned, Ngannou will not be good enough to even give Tyson Fury any kind of serious threat or any kind of challenge. So Fury will get him out of the way easy. He'll do what he wants with him. He'll end the fight when he wants, and that will serve as a nice warm-up fight, keep him busy before the real test with Alexander Usyk, if that happens. Sorry, you were saying about the prediction.
Yeah, give us your prediction.
Give us your prediction. That's what you were saying. That's what I wanted from you. So the prediction. I don't know if I want to give a prediction yet. Listen, this is going to be a really, really difficult fight. As good and as technically proficient and as brilliant as Usyk is, former unified cruiserweight champion, undisputed unified cruiserweight champion, Olympic gold medalist. He stepped up to the heavyweight division. We've seen what he's done against Anthony Joshua twice, more recently against Daniel Dubois, albeit a controversial low blow. He got the job done in the end. It's a hard fight for Usyk because Tyson Fury is so big. He's a man mountain. What is he, 6'9"? Is he still 6'9"? He might have shrunk a little bit. He might be 6'8" because he's getting old and he's getting wider as well. And he struggles to take a bit of weight off. But Fury is so big and so good, light on his feet, fast hands, amazing boxer, unbelievable mindset. I just think Fury is going to be too much for Usyk. But won't it be good watching Usyk trying to break down Fury, try and get to him? Can he get to him behind that southpaw jab? Can he get in range and start to land that southpaw left cross and then pepper him with that jab at range and slip inside and get his shots off, then get back out of harm's way? Or will Fury just nullify him and just get on top of his head and squash him down and crush him to the canvas and lean on him and keep out of his way with his height and reach? It's just an exciting fight. It's brilliant. It's so good for heavyweight boxing, and I cannot wait for it.
What did you make of Canelo, Charlo at the weekend?
If I'm honest, I was disappointed with Canelo Alvarez against Jamal Charlo. I just thought that Charlo realised very early that he was outclassed in a different weight division. The super middleweight, 168-pound division, was too much of a step up for Charlo, who's a class operator at 154. I know he's a big 154-pound fighter, but he's not that big where he can jump up to 168 against somebody as good as Canelo Alvarez, who's also operated at 175 pounds, like heavyweights. He's he's a big, strong, hard-hitting, skillful boxer, fighter, operator, Canelo Alvarez. And for Charlo to step up to 168 and think he could cope with that, I think it was a bit naive of his team to think he could do it. Probably got good bunts, but it was a non-contest. He landed 3 or 4 punches around Charlo. You couldn't get to him. He got dropped as well during the fight. I think it was a pure survival job for Charlo, and it was a very disappointing fight. Easy night's work for Canelo Alvarez. It's a good job he never met the Cobra at 168 pounds, because I would have given him hell. Really would have done. But it is what it is. Jermell Charlo will come again, maybe down at 160, but that's all I can say on that fight. It was a bit of a mismatch.
Who would you like to see Canelo fight next?
Who would I like to see Canelo fight next? To be honest, his only defeat other than Floyd Mayweather is up at light heavyweight against Dimitri Bivol. And I'd like to see him avenge that defeat. But I think he realises, as I do, that he's not big enough for 175 pounds. He's not a big enough light heavyweight. And Bivol.
Actually, Chris Eubank Jr. said he wants to fight.
Yeah, he did. I mean,
do you want me to read what it says?
Yeah, he's piped up. Yeah, go on.
He says, Canelo needs to fight someone who's going to get in there and put it on him. I don't want a hug. I want that scalp.
Well, yeah, he talks a gun, doesn't he, Chris Eubank Jr.? And he wants paying, doesn't he? He wants the old loot. He's not interested in chasing titles, Chris Eubank Jr. He's interested in getting paid, which is fair enough. But this is a guy who's never won a world title. And will he ever win a world title? That remains to be seen. I hope he does. I've got nothing against him. But what I was saying about Bivol put it on him. Bivol didn't stop working against Canelo, but that was up at 175 light heavyweight. And Canelo, I think, realised he doesn't belong at that weight division. So down at 168, if Chris Eubank Jr. wants to come up and get that money fight, I don't think really it's realistic for Chris Eubank Jr. to expect to go in there and put it on his ass, as he said, and not hug and fight and put combinations together. I think what would happen in that fight is Canelo would get close to Chris Eubank Jr., hit him on the chin and hurt him early doors, and Chris Eubank Jr. would fastly realise he's in a world of trouble. Similar to that first fight with Liam Smith. I know he rectified it, but that's an old 154 fighter. I just think that be careful what you wish for, Chris Eubank Jr., because a fight with Canelo Alvarez, I don't think will be very good for you, other than the old Bunsen burner.
Now let's mention Lee Wood and Josh Warrington.
Yeah, great fight. I'm working that one for DAZN on Saturday up in Sheffield, not far up the M1. So I'm looking forward to that one. Lee Wood, the Sheriff of Nottingham. I passed the badge over to him when he became world champion. He's recently avenged that defeat against Lara. That was a great comeback win. I don't think Lara was quite himself, but Lee Wood was ready for whatever was coming for him. And he put on a spectacular performance and got the win. Josh Warrington, he's not boxed since December. He lost that one as well. He's only won 1 of his last 4. He's well past his best. He's on the slide, but he's still what I'd call him a warrior. He's a fit, strong, hard worker. But the problem with being fit and strong and working hard when you get older, the main thing that you rely on is your fitness and your toughness. That starts to diminish. So I just think Lee Wood, his skill and his agility and his power as well in his timing, I just think it will be too much for Josh Warrington. Josh Warrington will be in the fight early on if Lee Wood allows him to. I just think it's a great fight. It's a great fight for Lee Wood, and it's a great fight for the boxing fans as well, because it's just, for me, it's a big fight. But maybe I'm more excited about it because it's Lee Wood. But it's one I'm looking forward to.
Do you think Josh Warrington deserves this shot then?
Listen, there's a few people that I have read that says Josh Warrington doesn't deserve the shot. But in my opinion, he does deserve it because of his name. He's been there, seen it, and done it. And he fights, he wears his heart on his sleeve. He goes for it. He entertains. He puts his heart and soul in that ring. So, yes, he does deserve it. And it's a great fight for the boxing fans. So, I'm looking forward to it.
And for Nottingham.
Exactly. I think Lee Wood does the job. I've said that already. But I think Lee potentially even not only can win a points decision in style, I think he can get the mid to late stoppage, because he's not so much a massive puncher, although he can bang. It's the timing of the punch. He brings his opponent on, or he'll come from a funny angle and catch you. Then he'll hit you with 2 or 3 more. He's a very, very skillful operator, Lee Wood. I'm very proud of him, and He's a master technician. So that's it for another episode of Froch on Fighting with me, Carl the Cobra Froch, 4-time world champion, Hall of Famer. I've not got the ring on. Right, listen, I'm at ringside this weekend watching the Lee Wood-Josh Warrington fight, and I'll be doing a ringside report, immediate reaction straight after. I might be doing the verdict as well for TalkSport. Don't forget them. But don't forget, hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on the instant response. If you've got time, hit subscribe. Thank you very much. See you next time.